Check your project directory. Make sure it's set to a folder called SetDrivenKey. Click OK. Let's do a quick setup here. I'm going to Setup, go to the Tools tab, and we're going to load a skeleton without any effect on it. Go back to the Items tab. While the skeleton is selected, use the plus key to add several bones to it. Switch to a left view. And let's just arrange this skeleton into the shape of a neck, or a dinosaur tail, or a tentacle, or a rope. Let's go into Animate, and let's set a pose for this that we're going to morph to. In previous lessons we used a motion clip to SetDrivenKey. We blended this motion clip from 0 to 100% using an expression on a bone's range called %range. In this lesson we're going to use %range to access another expression called cycle branch morph. So while we're in frame -1, make sure your dope master is set to hierarchy and click on the root bone. Tap the Enter key to create a keyframe at -1. Now let's position this in a tight curl. This is a great way to do fingers, in case you were wondering. So the expressions we're going to create is we're going to use this as a 100% blend, using this bone as a controller. So let's go into a positive frame for now. Go into the Command tab and create two blank variables. First variable is our percentage range. Go into Expression. If you just mouse over the pull-down menu and type P on the keyboard, it'll zoom to the P section in the pull-down menu. You can just select percentage range here. Now we have pitch selected. Let's load that into the buffer with the left mouse click. We're going to copy that and paste that raw right into the first one. Now the next one is going to be modified a bit. We're going to use the @ symbol 0, which is our setup frame. Let's copy that and paste that into the second field. The third frame is our reference frame to the pose, which is -1. The 0 - 1 just means it's a valid piece of math for Messiah's expression engine. We'll copy that and we'll paste it into the third field. Make sure the first variable is selected and right mouse click on the pull down menu button to add that to the expression. We're going to name this expression %pitch. Now we're in a positive frame here. Let's turn on debug. If we pitch this up now, we get a percentage calculated between the start position, which is at almost 0, to the position it takes when it's at frame -1, which is 1%. We're at 160% right now. Let's go to the second variable. We're still in the Expressions tab. Just mouse over to the pull-down menu and punch in C for the cycle branch. Now there's several options. We're looking for cycle branch morph frame. It's going to morph from a frame value to the current animation. And we're going to use the first expression to blend that in. Since we're going to animate this one, our control null, let's move one more up on the chain. We're going to take its action, load that into the first pull down, and we're going to paste it back onto itself on the second pull down. We're going to paste all of the motion. We're going to copy that from frame -1. We're going to blend that motion together with %pitch. So we're going to make a call to our other variable. Make sure the second variable is selected and right mouse click next to the pull down menu. So while we're still in our positive frames, let's pitch that up. You'll see that it starts morphing to our negative frame here. And I'll even do a negative morph. You can think of it as an expression-based motion blender. The only extra step is converting rotation data to a percentage. Let's go to File. We're going to save this scene as into the Scenes folder, SetDrivenKey _ EXP for expression.